And good morning, guys. I'm sorry for such long break in front of the live stream. Just in the moment when I have to go live, I got a phone call because I have an appointment today, so I have to reschedule it because of some problems. So I'm so sorry. 5 minutes later, I'm finally here, and today we should finish with nails on the decks. I hope. This is my plan, but we'll see how much I can make today. We can even count some nails. And before we will start, yesterday we start marking with after deck, but got also some questions how the planks on the decks were nailed to the beams. And John Breton says that it is 2-3 nails on each beam, and who knows where to find 3D model from Smithsonian. They have photographed and made a 3D model which are available online for free. You can't really make a real close-up of some parts, but it's visually you can see some traces from nails, like 2 or 3 really nails, so it's random. So I think I will make on the narrower planks 2 nails, on the wider planks 3 nails, and this will be good enough or close enough in our case. So let's switch to not this one screen, and I will make deck by deck. So I marked already this after deck, so let's mark also nails, drill them. And where is my I think it is with a proper drill bit, even my proxon. Yes, we were drilling something inner nails, and I haven't changed the bit even. But while I was waiting also for the live, I found out that I forgot to fill some nails in the cockpit, in the stern cockpit. Just in this half, a couple of nails, I drilled them and forgot just to use my putty, so I will apply some here and reapply another coat of shellac. I already have 4 coats of yellow shellac here, or 3 or 4. I made 2, another I added recently, so it will be number 4 layer. Okay, and we need to create to cover the inner or ceiling planking also, at least with 1 more coat or 2. We'll see. Somewhere also have to clean white spot. I promised you to show how to deal with these white spots if you have missed some spots with glue and then you used some finishes and got that whitish eye poking spots. So let's mark. And also we have some nails on the drawings, but mostly at the beginning of the deck, like for 4 decks we have 4 nails on each beam, but it is only at the beginning of the deck. We have actually mostly 2 nails for the mid section, and actually 2 nails on each plank for the after deck. The rest, pure guess. So okay. 2. Even on the wider planks, we have 2 nails on each. So let's make it. I hope it is visible. So let me move this video in this corner. It will be much better now. Yeah, it is raining here, but still nice. Just autumn is coming, and today it is really like real autumn. Wet, raining, at least not very cold. So we can remove this one. Just to make it clearer. I can even film something. So okay, we'll stick for 2 nails per plank. Maybe I will add just for the something different on this plank. It's wide enough. I will add 3 nails. The rest will be 2. maybe now I will add 3 nails on this one, it's wide. But I'm not placing them in one line, only at the beginning of the deck, because it's like end of the deck. I made straight line, but here I'm a little like shifting them. So let me show you what I'm doing actually. So if here it was straight line of nails, here like right side of the beam, left side of the beam, right side of the beam, left side of the beam, and so on. Okay, let's make again 3 nails right here. It's quite wide beam also. Let's make 2 nails here. I'm curious if the edges of planks were nailed to ceiling planking. Let me check on drawing and check in the book. Actually nothing on the drawings, but we still have John Bratton. So let's check it. Again, I need to find this. It was somewhere 108-ish. Ceiling. Oh, the decks. 3 decks. Blah blah blah. And those beams trimmed. Yeah. We can't see that under the planking, but I'm deck supported by 7 beams. Good. Okay, the outboard ends are trimmed to fit the contour of the ceiling. Like the other beams, they are secured in place by toe nailing to the floor and ceiling. How about planking? I don't need this information about beams. And after actually planking. Oh, the deck planking was okay, white oak, I know that. In all 3 cases, deck planking is fitted to the ceiling and secured to the deck beams with iron nails. So how to understand this? Fitted to the ceiling. So without nailing? So this is it. Apparently without nailing. Nothing is visible on the 3D model. So secured only to the deck beams with iron nails. Okay, good with that. Then it's time to drill it. for this. Oh, and probably I will clean these holes because I used shellac. These holes are half closed. And one more. Just forgot to fill them. Happens. Let's use brush. A little Scotch Brite. Actually, I have a few marks from pencil when I was gluing masking tape. Probably I will clamp my model in this with one more clamp. So it will not jump back and forth. It's convenient to work when it is not moving and you can apply pressure and it is not sliding on the table. I made this portable working bench, but it became my permanent, so I'm thinking, should I make entire table, this tabletop? So, because this one should be like to place model, move it somewhere when it's convenient to work, but I'm constantly working on this workbench. Just a few pencil drops. to check this, if it is the final kill zone or something should be on top of it. So let me check in a moment drawings from the kit, just to be sure. Should I use actually vacuum cleaner here? I will turn off the microphone so I will not hit your ears with the vacuum cleaner, but I will come back in a moment. But don't vacuum clean finished models while you are working on the hull, lots of dust and wood shelves. So yeah, you can do that. In the moment when you start applying small details and parts, stop using vacuum cleaner. Only brush or air compressor just to blow it, or even that canned compressed air just to blow everything from the model. And this is how you have to maintain also your finished models. I have that two small lobster smack and day sailor on my shelf. They are getting constantly dust on top of them, so I'm just using airbrush to blow all that dust, and that's it. And with airbrush it's convenient because you can make it with higher or lower pressure, what is good. Okay, I think I'm ready for the nails. And again, this is ebony color, and I'm using I use oil-based putty. I just like it more. It is smoother texture than that regular water-based wood putty. Sally, I haven't still created a poll for the next build, but I believe I found the perfect kit for the group build for the complete beginners, like absolute beginners without any tools. And I will make a spoil right now. I was talking with Model Expo, one of the Model Expo owners, and I got a promise that before the next group build they will create combo kit with that wooden dinghy, which I recently made review 2 weeks ago or something like that. That one already, we have winner, just the winner contacted me but never responded if he will pick it up. But I hope that he will, although it is, I have to ship it to England. But the funniest part is that to send similar package to Canada costs almost twice more than to England. Like, wow. Even further in Ukraine, when I'm sending with the same carrier in Ukraine parcels, they are even cheaper. So why? I can't understand. Okay, just want to record something. And talking about Ukraine, this is not because of the war and somebody dropped the fee. No, it was even before the war like this. I was afraid that to send parcel in Ukraine will be very expensive. Not quite. Maybe it's a bad idea to use my fingers. So I will get paper towel. It will be more convenient. when it is perfectly polished surface, it's much easier to scrape all this extra putty around the nail or hole. Let's move to the next one. Oh, thank you very much for your support. Guys, you really are making this possible to make, because constantly is breaking. I have to buy something to my channel, batteries, cables, and I never thought that live streaming is so expensive. But I like it and enjoy it a lot because I can chat with you. We're like gathering together, everybody who is working on their models, or we are building it together. So everybody in this topic, it's fun. I'm just dreaming about some features for the live chat. For example, when the question appears or something like that, or raised hand button, so I can see immediately, or hear immediately at least, that there is a question, because sometimes I'm missing them, and I'm not doing this on purpose. So please, if I missed any questions during the live streaming, drop them in the regular comments under the video, and I will answer it after the live stream. Oh, don't fill this hole at all. It's also a question of practicing how to use putty. I tried previously when I was trying first time, I didn't like it. Then I understood what advantages and disadvantages of this one. Now I'm using it a lot, and I think this is the fastest way, because even when you're making tunnels or using fishing line for imitating metal nails, it still takes more time. And for the live streaming, I'm trying to find the fastest and easiest way. But yeah, I will do something more complicated behind the screen when I'm filming, like some models which I'm showing you when I'm showing you 20 minutes video. Behind it, minimum 60 hours of work, up to 120, and with planking sometimes a couple of hundreds. Like with the Confederacy, I even split it into 2 videos because that was a long planking. It took me an entire winter, I believe, and I was like making one strake on each side. And that is why I'm trying to avoid such big models for the live streams, because it will take forever to show it on live streams. So I'm trying to find something interesting and something where we can practice different techniques which I haven't shown before. So because if I've already shown it once, second time who is watching it will not be interesting, nothing new you can find. So I'm trying to find something new so I can show you bigger quantity of tips and tricks. That is probably the advantage to be in Ukraine it is a sport, in Europe this is also a sport. So I'm retired sportsman, and but this is how I can count my year of practicing in the, for example, workshop of my coach, like 10, because during this, like I'm building one model, but I'm participating in the group builds, others, commission models, etc. And I, in parallel, can practice different techniques. Sometimes I was ripping off even my planking and redoing everything. It was a few times happened, because if I can't make it properly, my coach will not allow me to go to the competition, because this is literally his face if I will fail on the competitions. And it's quite differently there than here. For example, if I'm going on the ship modeler show here and I will ask a modeler like, wow, you did this great job, how you managed to do this, or how you made something, manufacture something, I will get detailed instructions, even sometimes with written some diagrams on the paper. And I just was shocked first time when I completely I haven't seen this person ever in my life, so I just asked and I got this instruction how to do this. Like, wow, so we are not competitors here. And ask same question in European ship modeler, especially on the international competitions. He will say something like, oh, this is my treasure, this is my precious. I will not show you this because only I can do this. That's it. But this is not the case when you have a coach, trainer. He is interested to show you as much as he knows, so you can win competitions, because this will influence his pension when he will retire. The more students with bigger progress, the better. Plus in karma. So money talks, yes. So this is just difference between when it is just hobby and when it is sport. Sounds weird that art, I would name this art, that it can be sport. And actually competitions include mostly how historically accurate it is built. If it is a kit, we don't have such term like kit bashing, but you can build completely according to the instructions, just without any step step in left and right just straight according to the instructions, perfect. But if you want to improve it, and you will not improve something obvious and will miss it, then it will be like, you were improving this while you haven't made this, so minus into your karma. So it's very dangerous like movements, so you have to improve everything what is required or nothing at all. Okay, need to refill this nail. And this one, don't like this one also. Come on, just a drop. One more beam, and this will be ready, this part. No, this is just because when it is a competition and every ship modeler is your competitor, it makes sense, because if you can make something to know what nobody else can do, your model always will be in better position, or better chances to get higher quantity of points, and maximum it's 100, so you can get 100 out of 100. Actually never seen 100 out of 100. Usually 99 point something, because 5 or 6 judges in the group, and when they are putting their grades, if I can say this, the highest and the lowest one excludes immediately, and only average grades are counted. So that's how. But just such a different mood, I could say. So here you are going on to the show like, oh, finally I will meet all these friends and guys with whom I was chatting online or on YouTube, etc. In Ukraine you are going, or for example in Europe, when you are going abroad as well as international competitions, you have to be prepared for everything. So you are carrying with you lots of books, drawings, just to prove that you are right and all your improvements are correct according to some documents. Like you are going on the war, to the war. So. And I like when it is such friendly meetings. It's just relaxing and you are getting something joyful. And after competitions you can go for dinner or for lunch together with everybody. Okay, I believe this deck is ready. Two more. Oh, let me fill this couple of holes which I missed previously, so I will not miss them again. Almost not visible because it's too low. I'm sorry for that. Just 4 or 5 nails which I forgot to finish previously. Oh, and this was a question even in the live chat. I believe I missed that. I have seen it later, and also in the group on the Facebook with the group build. Can I apply shellac first and then make nails? Yes, you can. And let me finish and I will flip it so we can see. But when you are scraping the putty, when the surface was already shellacked, you are getting whitish spots, so you definitely have to reapply shellac. So let me show you this in a moment. So yes, you can apply, for example, one coat to close the fibers so they will not soak oil, but you definitely have to reapply it. Let me show you this. It's not very much visible. Oh, wrong direction. So I made nail, I believe, right here. Whitish spot next to the plank, and right here. It's not really visible which direction. Just trust me, you are getting whitish spots I can see it from this angle, so this one is also just added. I definitely have to reapply this layer of shellac on top of it, so I will do it when I will finish all decks. I will reapply shellac also in the cockpit. Have I finished this cockpit? Yes, this one finished. So good. Let me clamp into the model where I can clamp it. Oh, come on. And maybe from this side or this, where it will be more convenient. This clamp goes here. Can't. Okay, it will be clamped with one clamp. I hope it will be enough. Something like this. And as I said before, we have quite wide beams here, but I will mark them so I will know where I have to nail my decks. And I will try, I have opened 3D model, I believe, so let me open it one more time, and I want to share it. Oh no, let's find one more time. I think I closed this tab, but I want to check this deck on the 3D model. 3D model of Gunboat, Philadelphia. And just open it, so let me share my screen. And I hope that this time it will be definitely shared, because sometimes it just stuck on OBS, and especially with open Safari, so for some reasons it is not switching to the full screen. Really, I can't share it. So full screen, and I'm going here. Checking if you can see it. I will open it full screen, will rotate while it is still. I know that we have a delay about 20 seconds, but I'm checking how 2 nails here, apparently 3 nails, 1, 2, 3 traces of nails. And 2 nails, 2 nails. I'm checking how many nails on each beam. Good. So I'm sharing the screen. Good job. This is, you also just can type in Google search 3D model of Gunboat Philadelphia and you can find it. So this is actually the only more or less visible place. I have something here, but it is not moving. How about if I will rotate it? And well, this is also interesting thing. 2 ring balls right here, one next to each other. So this is just how it is on the original Gunboat. So we can see right 1, 2, 3 nails here, and the rest like 2, 2, 2. Mostly 2. For randomly we can put somewhere 3 nails on the beam. I can see right here also a beam through these cracks, but only 1 nail right here. Trace of it. Does not mean that it wasn't nailed to it, just the 3D model couldn't photograph, or just because it was filled with mud and dust. Only when it is clearly visible, these holes from nails. So okay. Just proved my theory. Randomly I will put 3 nails on some planks on the beams, but most of them will be 2 nails. Good. Let's go back to our stream. And I will use scotch, masking tape, actually not scotch, for marking the beams where I have to nail my planks. This is not good. Actually I can mark it probably here. Good, can cut it. And I will need a scalpel. It was here a moment ago. Scalpel. Huh. Right here. Just want to make it shorter. And I will need a caliper. I will measure how wide each beam is. And they are quite wide. 21, 20. Oh, this is the widest. 23, 28, 21, 22, and 18. Actually, I have an idea. I will check one more time this 3D model. It's open in my case. So, because we have these 3 huge beams, but I believe the deck is nailed only to 2 beams. Yes. I just will locate nails according, just plus minus, where are they, on which beam it is nailed actually. And we have these knees. So I can say that in the place where we have 3 beams, it is nailed only to 2 beams. So it is nailed this one, these 2, and this one and this one. So I will mark only that beams on which actually planks are nailed. So I will make just maybe same width, like 4 millimeters wide strips, because the nails are more or less almost straight, some not completely like under ruler, but they are not spread for the entire width of the beam. So what is good? So I will need a ruler, and I'm making 4 millimeters wide strips. I will make also a diagram as I did for the after deck, so you can use it and mark your deck. And just want to make 4 millimeters strips. I made 4. How many I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 2 more. Okay, we'll make them in a moment. Scalpel. I need to mark a few more, and I will sharpen my pencil because it's not convenient when it is not sharp. Oh, come on. I think something stuck there. I have a different pencil sharpener. Much better. Just a few more strips. Good. So actually I don't have to mark these two because nails will be hidden under the combings, so no reason to mark and nail them, so I will mark immediately the rest. 3 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. So I will mark only 4, so which will be visible. So let's check. I will grab caliper and I want to measure maybe center of each beam. So I will make also a diagram if I will find paper. So let's make it also so I can share it. Just will draw the plus minus our deck. So this is towards the bow, this is stern. So this is what I'm drawing, just to show you. 4 millimeters each. Okay, not really up to scale, but they are 4 millimeters, all of them. Without ruler also, because just want to make it fast. So I will mark this one, middle. 60 millimeters in our scale, this will be 35 in our scale. So let's mark and then I will do the rest. So second one. $114 in scale. 66.5. 66.5. And I will measure it from this side to be easier. Oh, my camera did this trick. Wake up. $64. This is 37.3. And the last one. $110. 64. I will photograph and publish it on the Facebook, in our group build group. And I also can cut and make picture exactly for publishing it. So this is my diagram. Let's mark it. So maybe I also should clean these edges because they are not perfectly. Yeah, definitely have to sand. Something. So let's make perfect edge first. Because I have to sand this plank right here, like a lot. Yeah, something is not right with these 3 planks. I need to sand them. Scratch my bottom or flooring. Need to remove scratches. So definitely I will reapply shellac. A little more right here. I still need to sand these 2 planks more. Maybe I can do it with a file. Something is not right here. More or less straight. How about here? Oh, it's perfect here. Of course, when it is more comfortable to sand with right hand, not with left one. It is perfect here. But I will make slight touch. Edge also here. And need to clean some scratches right here. Good. So also we'll sand a little. All the traces, marks from the pencil. I believe this was the combings, future combings, so can check that it is definitely will close all this mess here. What is good. can see some pencil right on this plank, so a little more sanding. Now it's good, I believe. Perfect. Now I can mark finally. So what was it? 35 millimeters. And then 66.5. From here it was 37.3. And 64. Now let's glue it. So this is the center of the beam. Oh. Half transparent masking tape, and I can see my mark through it. Good. Okay, I have such feelings like I have to put the beam here. What I have missed? Oh, right, I missed this beam. From the stern part, I have 3 beams. No, 1, 2. I'm not showing the first one. And 1, 2 from the other. Ha! Let me check one more time 3D model. If it is definitely not nailed on the biggest beam. Come on, wake up. Visually I can see only actually two beams. Oh, this one is the third one. This is a beam. I can see through cracks this beam. It is nailed. And then two lines of nails. So I can see through cracks this beam. Interesting. I want to check something, what I haven't measured. The entire length of the deck. 270 millimeters. Because something I can't match. I have quest right now. 157.5. Oh, we have longer deck. Oh, how interesting. Just to check. So 240 should be stern deck. This is, where is my caliper? So 140 in scale. Hmm. 152, and I can't measure it because I don't have long enough. How interesting. What I said, 178, sort of. 278. And we have, so let's spread them properly. Recalculate it. 278 drawing. So we don't know what is this scale, and we have 185 on our scale. 1 to 24. So apparently this drawing, just to spread them evenly, 278, x36, maybe. Let me check now, if I calculated it properly. 278, if it is 1 to 36 scale, and our scale 1 to 24 failed. I made something wrong because I got twice bigger dimension. What I have done here. Okay, I need more coffee before my mathematics starts working. So it is 1 to 16 proper scale. So how I calculated, I measured something wrong. One more time. 278. On the drawing. It is in scale 1:16, and our scale 1:24, so should be 185 long deck. 185. Right. So what I have done wrong. One more time. 60. 60, so it should be... I think I found mistake. First one, it's not 35 millimeters, it's 40. Another dimension. 114. Or I think I know. My caliper wasn't 0 probably. Okay, 76. So I forgot to check if I haven't 76 exactly millimeters. So this is a mistake. Happens. Uh, 64. So should be 42 millimeters here. So I need to move everything. And another beam. And the bow 110. 73, not 64. Happens. I'm sorry for this mistake. Can't live without mistakes. Okay, need to... where is my... Okay, we'll take another one. But I need to reglue everything. This is not proper location for our nails. Zero. 40. Pencil. 76. Here and 40. $42. 73. So they are more or less at even distance. So good. Where's my thin tweezers? Second attempt to mark it properly. Good. Visually now it looks right. Yeah, now it is good. So let me photograph it for the Facebook group. Who is building it with me? So I can give you these dimensions. After first failure, I think finally I got it right. Let me re-glue this one. It's rounded. Better. I will post it after the live stream. So let's. I'm sorry.
Attention. Air raid alert. Proceed to the nearest shelter. Don't be careless. Your overconfidence is your weakness. Attention. Air raid alert. Proceed to the nearest shelter. Don't be careless. Your overconfidence is your weakness.
I'm sorry guys, I just want to check where is my mom. I can't turn off the sound also.
Proceed to the nearest shelter. Attention. Increased air threat in your area. Proceed to the nearest shelter.
And just tonight they destroyed not 1 or 2 drones accidentally. It was a target apparently if it is 5 or 6 drones. They destroyed my friend's stable and killed lots of horses, elite horses. My question is, you are spending a bunch of drones to kill horses, why? And they weren't in the stable, in the building, they were in paddocks with shelters, so they were killing them in paddocks. So intentionally targeting horses. Can you explain me why? Or everything what has heart and soul should be killed, because it's easier to kill animals. They are not hiding. But we have also warning that Russia is planning to attack Ukraine every 2-3 days with heavy, massive attacks. And right now we have that very fast drones, not regular ones, but like the jet fighters. They are flying very fast, impossible to shut down, and they are very dangerous. I just want to check where is my mom and if she has place where to hide. Let me take a break for 2 minutes. I will come back in a moment. check that my mom found a safe spot behind 2 walls. Just when it is ballistics or reactive drones, there is no time to run to the bomb shelter. The only thing what you can do just to find a safe spot without windows, glasses, because from bits and pieces people are getting small scratches, small wounds, but because lots of them simultaneously, people are losing blood and dying from losing blood actually. So this is the most dangerous. So direct hit of missile building can't survive, but if it is drone and will hit just a wall behind 2 walls, people can survive. So let's mark. As I said, mostly we have 2 nails on each beam. On some wide planks we have 3. Just I have seen 1 or 2 on the mid section. So we have wide plank here, wide here. Somewhere I will add just randomly. Like for example here I will make 3. Let me switch to a bigger screen. No, bigger screen. Like this. Maybe 3 nails here also, and 2 will be here. Okay, 3, 2. Randomly I will add 3 nails here, so I will not forget. Maybe 3 nails here, and 3 nails here. The rest probably I will make 2 nails. Yeah, for the rest 2 nails. Or I can make 3 nails here. Beautiful. Something like this. Let's drill them. Just to check that it is proper field of depth. Let's start. Is this mark or not? No. It looks like mark. What is this? No, it's not mark. The Scotch Brite, because sometimes when you are drilling you are getting that fur hairy stuff from each hole, so just to clean it. Now we can start imitating nails. Oh, when I came here, for me it was just sound inches and just a number, and have no idea what is this. What is my favorite tool? But right now, if you will speak about dimensions and inches, I will understand. Plus minus, I already know how much it is in millimeters, or how many it is in millimeters. But if I need to have to design something, to measure something, I prefer millimeters, and I'm thinking in millimeters. So that's why. But yeah, sometimes I'm sitting inches, millimeters, centimeters, feet, foot, etc. Actually, this is interesting question. Why, when, for example, we are talking about dimension or size of the boat, like, for example, 21-foot long boat, or no, and the boat is 21 feet long, so feet, where to use it properly, and for me it sounds the same. So this is also something what I can't understand still. Maybe there is some explanation. For example, I need to build 21-foot boat, and the boat should be 21 feet long. So I have such mixed feelings when I can't understand something. This is like, I can compare it inches and millimeters or metric system. Like using all your life you were using one alphabet, and then you came to different country and you have to use a different alphabet. Same with inches and metric measurements. Like Cyrillic alphabet and Latin, it's different. The result is the same. You have to measure distance, length, just in different, like kilometers and miles also. Brush. I need brush. Oh, come on. Oh, right in front of my eyes. A little more scraping. Just want to check where is flying what. Now to scrape it.
Attention! Increased air threat in your area. Proceed to the nearest shelter. Attention! Increased air threat in your area. Proceed to the nearest shelter.
Okay, it is flying around Kiev. That's why we are getting these warnings. And this actually application, even if my phone is in silent mode and do not disturb, this application will work and scream in any case. I don't think I will reach today foredeck, but I will finish this one. I would stay and finish the foredeck also, but because I have an appointment today, so I just can't stay longer today. So definitely have to finish it next time and reapply shellac on entire inner part of the boat, and then we can move on the outer planking. I believe this is it for today. Let me switch to this screen. And so we will finish the foredeck on Saturday, and we will apply shellac for decks, for cockpits, and garnet shellac for ceiling planking. So with this is it for today. I wish you a nice rest of the day or evening, and see you next time. Bye guys!